Hi there.
Hello.
So Michelle and I are here. You may have just reviewed the one-leg roll-up exercise and video that we did together. And in that we referred to the ha breath. And this is a distinction of sounding. This is a way of sounding that creates an ocean-like sound that you can hear in the way that you're breathing. But it's very soft, and yet it deeply energizes your body. So it's a breath pattern. You know, when we talk about how breath moves us, often we don't think about what does that really mean. What does it mean that breath moves us? Well, breath is wave, vibration, pulsation, and it's a patterning and a shaping, a way that it shapes our bodies. So breathing is the most fundamental thing that we do. It's the most intimate thing that we do. And this is our breathing ball, when we allow the inhale, that creates expansion. When we allow the exhale, that creates connection and internal support. So the inhale is multi-dimensional, multi-spatial. The exhale, everything gathers toward the navel center. You'll see that Michelle is demonstrating that, softening and releasing. And that feeling of ha, like we talked about earlier, is first you feel it with a slightly open mouth. Ha, breathy. So it's ha on the inhale and the exhale, as you first do it with your mouth, because then you get the idea of what it's supposed to sound like. And then when you close your mouth, you'll see what's happening is that the trachea has a glottis, a little cover, a little flap that closes the windpipe. And what's happening is the glottis is partially closed. That's what makes the noise. That's what makes the sound. And that's also, it's similar to, in breathing, it's similar to like drinking through a straw or drinking through an open glassed gulp. Very different to to drink through a straw. When you drink through a straw, you can feel your internal organs being stimulated. That's what happens when you do the ha breath through the nose, is that it stimulates your internal organs. It deeply connects, as Michelle mentioned earlier, the shoulder blade to deep belly. It connects your pelvic floor with your palate. It's a very deepening, awakening breath pattern. And it's one that's fabulous to do especially when you're moving and doing some kind of exercise program. It's an enlivening, invigorating breath that also has a relaxing quality to it. So it's really, really important and very special. And why don't you say a little your experience of what you've noticed around doing the ha breath from, just how you breathed in the past.
Well, but before I used to just get very shallow, just almost like holding my breath when I talked. So, and actually, I do have a paralyzed vocal cord, but I've noticed that since I've been concentrating with this ha breath, that it's actually opened up something in there where my voice, ironically, seems to be getting better.
Yes.
So I meant to tell you that.
Well, it's so fabulous what you're saying, Michelle, because what occurs when we allow breath to open the body and deeply connect, what happens is that throat opens.
Huh.
Yeah, so because you're not harnessing and trying to stabilize through your abdominals.
Right.
You're actually enlivening the gravity-based muscles, the deeper gravity-based muscles, which the diaphragm is one, along with the psoas and along with the hamstrings, along with, there are deep internal support postural muscles that respond to gravity. And when we are allowing them to do their work naturally, what happens is the phasic muscles, the muscles that are more extrinsic, can work more easily. And you'll find that your internal organs get to function more. So the glottis functions better, the trachea, the vocal cords, eyes begin to function a little better. It's like everything begins to do what they know how to do because they're not having to stabilize us. Right? We don't realize.
I used to think that I had to do something to get these exercises to happen the right way.
And that's the trick.
And this breath is, it just happens, like you said, naturally.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So how do we get out of doing it the right way? If you're thinking of doing something the right way, you're already creating tension. How to get out of releasing into gravity, allow gravity to support you, allow your breath to support you, and from that, you'll notice that your body will function much more optimally. So,
true.
Thank you.
Thanks
for being here.
Thank you.
Beautiful. See you soon.
Bye-bye.